Chemistry is a term often used to describe the intense feeling of attraction between two people. Some people say that the most intense chemistry is the kind you feel when you're in love with someone. But the chemistry between two people can occur in a wide range of ways, from cuddling on the couch for hours to being able to finish each other's sentences. Sometimes, it can be so intense that it becomes difficult to put into words the feelings you have for each other. While this feeling may seem impossible to describe, there are some clear signs that your chemistry just might be off the charts. Here are signs of intense chemistry between two people. 1. You're drawn to each other. Have you ever felt drawn to someone without understanding why or how? Sometimes when you meet someone new, you may feel an immediate spark. There's just something about them. You can tell they feel the same way. When two people feel a strong pull towards each other, when they are attracted to each other like magnets, it's a clear sign of strong chemistry between them. If you're trying to find out if someone is attracted to you, pay attention to what they do before and after meeting you. Like, are they agitated or excited? Are they distracted? Do they try to avoid or want more time with you? These are all signs that your chemistry might be too intense for them to control their feelings. 2. You only have eyes for each other. Do you find yourself ignoring everyone else when they are around? The chemistry between you two is so strong that it feels like you are the only two people on Earth. When you are in love, it is hard to think of anything else. Your entire life revolves around the person that you love, and everything seems perfect when they are with you. This feeling can be extremely intense at times. 3. You can't stand to be apart. Do you find it difficult to be apart from your partner? Do you have a hard time thinking of anything else when you're together? When you are apart, are you upset and anxious and feel lonely? If you answered yes to more than one of the questions above, it means that you share a strong connection to your partner. The chemistry between you is so strong that you find it difficult to be away from them. 4. You can be yourself. Are you relaxed when you are with your partner? Do you feel like you can be yourself with them? Talk about anything? Is being with them so comfortable that it feels like home? If your answer is yes, then you are very lucky. When you are with them, it feels as if you were meant for each other and that nothing can come between you two. 5. You are friends. If your partner is a true friend, then you have a strong base for a happy and healthy relationship. A friend is someone you can talk to about your feelings and share your secrets with. They are someone you can laugh with. They are a shoulder to cry on. You can learn from each other and grow together. And another thing, you can have a lot of fun together. You feel comfortable around them and you know that they will always be there for you. This is the type of chemistry that will make the relationship last for years to come. 6. You think about them all the time. When you are not together, you can't help but think about them and wonder what they're up to. It is easy for people in love to be so obsessed with their partner that the other person becomes more important than anything else in the world. This makes it difficult for you to get any work done because they are constantly on your mind when you are apart. There's no denying the chemistry you share, but it's important to remember that you have other things in your life too. Don't neglect your work and hobbies. Don't forget about your friends and your family. The life you had before the relationship still exists. 7. Body language says it all. Body language is an integral part of communication, and it sends a message to those around you. The way two people's bodies react to one another shows whether or not there is a good amount of chemistry between them. We're all constantly sending out signals through our posture, gestures, movements, and facial expressions. Body language cues for intense chemistry include touching, such as a brush on the shoulder, holding hands, hand on the knee, and other like prolonged eye contact. 8. You make each other laugh. Laughter is an amazing thing. It can be found in so many different ways, and it has so many ways of bringing people together. It also releases endorphins and adrenaline that make us feel good, lowers stress levels, and helps to reduce pain. The best way to show someone that you like them is by making them laugh. Laughter also releases oxytocin. It is the feel-good hormone that facilitates bonding between people. When two people who care about each other share laughter, They're biologically wired for increased closeness and trust, something that can lead to more shared moments and a stronger relationship in general. 9. You look forward to being with each other. Remember how you felt the night before Christmas when you were a kid? It was that feeling of anticipation and excitement, knowing that something special was about to happen. Well, that's how you feel every time you're supposed to see them, because being together is like Christmas morning. The two of you have such great chemistry that every time you are together is amazing and special. 10. You have similar interests and goals. Some people just click, others don't. We're all different. It just so happens that we tend to have chemistry with people who are like us, who have similar interests and goals. This is why it's important for couples to like some of the same stuff and share hobbies. If you're dating someone who has nothing in common with you, you'll find it difficult to bond over anything. However, when you have a lot in common, when you have similar interests and goals, then it's a sign that you're compatible. 11. You complement each other. Complimenting is one of the strongest ways to show someone that you like them. It's a kind and thoughtful act that shows the person that you see them and that you care about them. Best of all, when you compliment the other person, it makes them feel good and boosts their self-confidence. People who have good chemistry together tend to compliment each other. 12. You connect on every level. People who are destined to be together share special chemistry. Whether it's love, friendship, or some other form of connection, people with similar energies are drawn to one another for a variety of reasons. When two people connect on every level, it's a sign that they have a strong bond and intense chemistry. 13. You talk about the future. When the chemistry between two people is right, it results in love. And when two people are in love, it's only natural that they talk about the future. If you find yourself in love, then you're going to want to make plans together. It can start with small things, like plans for the weekends. Then, you'll move on to making plans for the summer. Before you know it, if the chemistry is right, you'll be talking about marriage and kids. 14. You have a deep respect for them. Respect is one of the most important components of any relationship. The way people approach and interact with each other can say a lot about their personalities and how they might react to certain situations in the future. There are many different factors that contribute to whether or not your chemistry will work, but one major component is respect for one another. 15. You feel happy when they're around. You feel happy when your partner is around because you love them and want to be with them. It's a sign that you feel good in their company. They make you feel special, like you're someone worth loving. You wouldn't feel that way unless there was intense chemistry between you. 16. You feel close to them. The closeness that a couple share is the foundation of a healthy relationship. Considering that a partner's presence is needed for survival, humans have evolved to be attracted to people with whom they can share their lives. This means sharing little and big moments. It means sharing your happiness and your sorrow. 17. You feel a deep spiritual connection to them. The idea of a deep spiritual connection between two people is an indicator of special chemistry. If you've ever experienced this, you know the feeling well. You see, spiritual connections are one of the most important components in any relationship. 18. You feel like you've known them your whole life. There's a certain feeling that we experience when we meet someone for the first time. It's called a sixth sense, and it's often described as an immediate feeling of familiarity or comfort with the person. While this sixth sense is hard to describe, it has been shown to be one of the strongest love triggers out there. If you are experiencing this sensation with the person you just met, who knows what could happen in the future? 19. You can't stop flirting with each other. It's the spark that keeps things going and makes people want to spend time with one another. When you have chemistry, it can be obvious from the amount of flirting you do, because when two people are attracted to each other, they often flirt more than usual. Flirtation has been a part of human interaction since prehistoric times, when it was used to attract potential mates for courtship and dating purposes. 20. Every day with them is a new adventure. You are so excited to be with each other because every day together is a new adventure, a new experience, a new way for the two of you to learn about each other.